And another thing, something that just crossed my mind real quick, okay? If you read your Bible, you will notice that the people in the Bible, the characters, the people in the Bible that had a very close relationship with God in the Old Testament. We're going to talk about the Old Testament right now because a lot of y'all get confused when Jesus come in the picture. So let me tell you how the people used to move before Jesus, because Jesus did the exact same thing, but y'all get scared when everybody used the name Jesus and then don't nobody want to listen anymore. So Jesus did all these things, but I'm going to use Moses, for example, because majority of people know who Moses is. When Moses brought the people out of Egypt, Moses never made a move without God. So in my previous video that I went live just earlier, just a few minutes ago, I was talking about how just allow God to be your decision maker. Moses, every time he needed to know what to do with the people, needed to know where to go, because when Moses was a murderer, he murdered someone before he left Egypt. So I don't know, a lot of people know that. And God still used him. You understand? When he left Egypt, he didn't know where he was going. Moses was out in the wilderness. And he started asking, and then he started asking God for help. He stumbled into things, and that's when God started revealing himself to Moses when he was out in the wilderness. God didn't reveal himself to Moses until after Moses went through something traumatic. And when he was lost, when he felt like he was lost, when he was gone, he felt like he had no one. So when Moses was out in the wilderness and he was out without food, he was without water, he didn't have anything. He was just on the run. And God placed before him a woman, which later on in the story became his wife. But he stumbled across a well where he began to drink. You understand? So God will place you where you need to be if you allow him to reveal himself to you. But you gotta want to. People want to play this game with God and demand him to reveal himself to them. Like, who are you? Who are you? Do you even know who you are? Why are you over here making demands? Who are you? So God will reveal himself to those who are willing, who are open, who are sincere. God ain't gonna make you, force you, compromise with you to do anything. You understand? He's not. He's not going to do it. For it's my people who are called by my name. You understand? So sometimes in order to get to God, you got to go through something to see him, to know him, to understand, to worship, to get why people that love Jesus love him so much, to get why people that follow after Christ don't mind serving him. True people. Some call themselves followers of Christ, but God do not know them. So don't get it confused. The more you get in tune with him, the more God will reveal himself. And the more God reveals himself, you will be able to see him amongst everything you do and everywhere you go. So you'll be able to see God in people as well. So you will see the light of Jesus Christ in someone just like yourself. But you have to first be open and willing to go through it with God, because he already did it for us. So allow God to be your decision maker, and don't move until he say move, like Moses. Jesus did it too, but we were going to use Moses for example, because Moses was imperfect, like we are imperfect. So you could be just like Moses too. God can use you just like he used Moses. Because like I said, Moses murdered a man. You understand? So if he can bring him out of his darkness, what do you think God can do for you? All you got to do is wait on the Lord, and he shall renew your strength. That's the word for the day. That's what I came back to say. If you a little curious about what I'm talking about and how we got here, just go back and see the first video. Peace, love, and hair grease. It's your girl, Raw. Peace.